Hello there, and welcome to yet another episode of my Car Mechanic 2021 series. We're down to the last two cars in the series, but today we're going to be working on the Chrysler 300C SRT8. This is yet another car that's comes from the Chrysler Dodge Plymouth DLC, basically the Mopar DLC, and yeah, it's kind of in the kind of scuffed condition, but we'll get her fixed up. Alright, let's take care of the frame first. Or not. Come on. Get on there. Helps if I hit the right button. Ooh, I like that dark blue color. We might actually want to do it twice. Might actually keep that. See how how much better that looks versus the rest of the body panels? Yeah, we may take it to paint and match it up later. Ooh, beefy engine. Nice. Okay. Right, the other headlight and everything back here is all missing. That's fine. Let's see. Sort by condition. I'm just gonna get rid of that. 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 Because none of those are gonna be fixable. We'll pick up fresh ones from the shop. No biggie. Okie dokie. Put the stuff back on there. So what do we got? Rear, right door. Okay. I'll pop you back on. What else we got? Hood and a right fender. That's actually, like I say, that's not a bad little color on that car. Let's see. Front left, left mirror, and front bumper. Okay. Alright. So, let's go ahead and mark the stuff that's missing. With headlights, windshield, fender. Okay, bumper, trunk, rear window. Okay. Let's go over here. And, excuse me, work on our list here. Okay. New windshield. Okay. Got the other fender. Rear left door. We got the window. Got the bumper. Trunk. Rear window. Okay. Okay, we didn't grab you. We need those two. Feeling we're going to need you. We didn't get that on the previous round. Alright, let's get the last little bits and bobs here. Okay, so the right tail light. Don't know why that's still on the list, but okay. Missing window number 1. Missing window number 2. And missing window number 3. Okay. We're gonna need some custom plates. I'm just gonna do my regular plates for this one. Excuse me. Okay. Those on the front and back. Let's take a look at the condition. Okay. Body's now 100%, as well as the frame, which we took care of just a little bit ago. Yeah, I think we're going to keep it the factory color. Kind of like that dark blue. That's about the dark blue that both of my vehicles are right now. Except both my vehicles are Chevy, not Chrysler. Okay, what are we wanting to do here? Okay, I guess we're going to go ahead and do the interior. Okay, bench seats missing, so we'll get that. And the front seats. And, oop, wish they do the wood grain all around. Having it just on the top makes it kind of weird. Either that or just keep it all taupe or light gray. Sorry, just kind of giving it a once-over since I didn't really look that closely at the car other than the exterior, and I'm like, yeah, this is actually looking like it's mostly parts complete. Okay, hop out there. We marked everything already, and these are not fixable, so get rid of those. Head over to the interior shop. Brand new bench seat. Not a huge fan of vinyl or leather. I like cloth seats. I live in a climate where, let's just say, you'll stick to them in the summertime. Yeah. If you're wearing shorts, at least. Try that again. Do that. There you go. Alright. Body frame and interior are now 100%. And the parts condition's not bad. Before we head over to paint, let's take care of the tires and the rims. Ooh. What's the curb weight on this thing? 43.28. Damn. But then again, I guess I can't throw stones. My 2013 Equinox was like several hundred pounds lighter, but yeah. Anyway, on with the show. Still weighs less than my truck, though. Alright, it's kind of torn apart. The rims are in decent enough shape. We should be able to fix these easily. Anyway. Alright, so looks like we're using 2 different tire sizes, so that, get rid of those so we keep 1 of each. The rims are good to go. Alright, off to the tire shop. Okay, looks like we're going with a generic sports tire. First one is 245/45. We need 2 of those. Okay, let's verify those. 245/45 R20, 245/45 R20. Okay, so that one's good. And go to the other one, and this one is 255/45. Need 2. Alright, let's do a quick verification. 255/45 R20, 255/45 R20. Okay. Good to go. And let's throw these back on there. Nope. Damn it. Meant to hit the other button. Damn it. That's what happens when you try to do this a little too fast. Alright, get back on there. And there's 1. And 2. Number 3. And that's all of them. Need the 255. I'll put these back on temporarily, just so we can get them out of our inventory for the moment. It's going to be a while before we get to the suspension part of the restoration. Oops. Come here. There we go. Caught it before we even hit the ground with the car. I hadn't caught that, right about now we'd be seeing it go up on blocks. Or throw some other kind of warning at us. Looks like we're good to go. Okay, off to paint. Now, like I said, we're just going to match up the paint. Even that yeah, that looks good. But I want to see, okay, no liveries, of course. I'd drive it very carefully, but I'd drive it. All right. And this looks like surprisingly clean. All right. First things first, we're going to drain all the fluids. At least the ones we can get to from up here. There. 6.1 liter Hemi, man. That thing is a bigger displacement than my truck. We got you, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay. The oil we'll have to get to from underneath, obviously. Plus we need to get the drive shaft, gearbox, and starter and the exhaust off there, so we have to get it up in the air anyway, so might as well do it now. What is with the taupe interiors? I know it's like a neutral color, but still, when like every damn car for a number of years all had the same color interior, it was like, yeah, that's kind of boring. Okay. Get that out of there. Alright. Oh, it comes off as a unit. It goes all the way back there. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Well, that whole damn thing. That's interesting. Let's mark that. And we're going to buy brand new because there's going to be... I want to get a performance equivalent. Rest of it we can fix up. Looking good. We should be at the point where we can pull the engine now. Didn't look like we had any obstructions on top, so. Right. Let's go get the air picker. Oh fuck! I see. I even mentioned it, and I still didn't do it. Shows you how tired I am. I did everything but the one thing that I meant to do. Well, strictly speaking, we still could pull it with oil in it, but yeah. Whatever. Ooh. That's darker than my job prospects. Well, up until recently anyway. But yeah. I am rather tired. I've had a rather busy week. Alright. Engine is now in our back pocket somehow. Ooh. Whew. He's a beast. Alright, we're going to give this thing the same treatment we give every other engine on this series. Tear it down to the engine block and the crankshaft. Fix those two parts up. And then we go and put as many performance parts as we can cram in there. And then enjoy the vehicle. Have fun with it. Me, your other freaking collector thingy. Manifold. He's a little crusty. Of course we need covers for the fuel rails. Why not? Oh, we've got ourselves another double spark plug deal in here. Neat. These rocker arms off here. Boom. And of course we're gonna have push rods. It just comes right off. Okay, get that. Get the cam gear, cam shaft. Now we should be able to get all this stuff down here. Alright, just gonna work our way up the middle. Almost there. And yes, I know I missed one of the pistons. There we go. There, everybody. Let's go fix up the engine block and the crankshaft. Put those back on the stand. Okay. There's our starting point. Everything else is getting chucked out the back. Alright. Let's begin. Hang on. Okay, I just want to make sure we got everything. Camshaft, flywheel, fuel filter, oil filter. Okay, looks like we got an alternator. 8 pistons with connecting rod. 3 crankshaft bearing caps. Anybody else? I don't think so. Except for rod caps and piston rings, which we'll get to here in a minute. And since I saw that those weren't the generic flat pistons, we're going to need the Hemi specific piston rings. Something I want to keep in mind when we get to that part. Okay, here's the new camshaft. Flywheel. Fuel filter. That's a standard part. Alternator. Grab that. Okay, need to get our pistons. Connecting rods. Got those. Bearing caps are standard, so we'll head over here. Grab an oil filter. 3 crankshaft bearing caps. Thank God there's only 1 rod cap. In this game, at least. We need this. Hemi specific ones. Alright. I'll get the bearing caps in, or the crankshaft bearing caps in first. We'll worry about the pistons. Okay, let's put all the rod caps in place, and then we'll get the oil pan in the next round and close all this up. Okay, that's it for that round. Let's start marking the stuff for the next round. Both engine heads. Oh, wait, did we get the cam gear? Yes, we did. I want to make sure. No, we literally just did it 5 seconds ago, but bear with me. I am tired. Okay. Anything that needs to go? Yes, we do. I was about to say, do we have anything in the performance shop? And yes, we 2. A cam gear and oil pan are standard parts. Go here, finish off the list. Alright. Do one so we can write the engine. I'll have this just drop in with no bolts whatsoever. Okay. Okay, we got the 2 exhaust manifolds and the intakes, and we're gonna need 16 push rods, timing chain. I think that's it. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get the clutch release bearing just for the heck of it. Push rods. Go. That's the performance part. That's performance part, and everything but the timing chain. Boom. Here. Grab you. Grab the exhausts. We need 2 of those. I have 1 monolithic intake manifold. That thing's heavy as hell in real life. So throw these in, since these are kind of fiddly little things. You gotta get them just right. Oh, we forgot the spark plugs. We'll get those on the next round. No big deal. They're hidden in those little tubes there, and I was like, didn't see them. Get in there. Throw that timing chain on there. There we go. That's it for that round, so we want to make sure we get... Not that. Actually, yeah, that. We do need a rocker arm. I thought he hit the engine block. I was like, oh no. Grab those 2, the timing cover and the throttle respectively. We've got the other rocker arm. I think that's everybody for this round. We're already... Get back in there. Okay. Rocker arms are standard, right? Yes, they are. The 16 spark plugs. Timing cover should be standard. The throttle, however, is not. Alright, let's head over here. Get both rocker arms. A timing cover. Okie dokie. What else we got? Spark plugs that we keep forgetting to put back in. Get that. Okie dokie. That's everything for that round. We'll get the 2 head covers. And get all the stuff for the front ordered here. So we got a roller, we got 2 rollers, power steering, pulley for the water pump, or crankshaft rather, and the water pump. Sorry, I saw both of them together. My brain just kind of crunched them together. Like it tends to do. Okay. That's a performance part. Yes, we do. Let's head back over here. I think everything else is a standard part. And a couple of rollers. Got the crankshaft pulley and water pump. Alright, let's get the covers on. Need 8 of those coils. What else we got? Like a water pump. I think that's it. Except for the fuel rails. Surprised haven't shown up yet in a part dependency thing, but suppose we'll get that soon enough. Ignition coils. Done. And the pulleys, standard parts, which would be helpful if I could stay in the damn shop there for more than a second. There we go. Oh, you got to put the cover on, then put the... I think that kind of explains it. Okay, fuel rail cover. And a belt. Okay. Alright, so we got a belt tensioner and 2 brand new fuel rails to get. Tensioner, we'll go ahead and grab that. The fuel rails are over here in the aftermarket shop. Take a look, give the engine a quick once over. think we're done. There we go. Doesn't that look nice? That's what I was wanting to do. There we go. Before we do much of anything, I gotta take care of something back here. Somebody got clever and did the European thing and put the battery in the trunk. I know some domestics use it, but you see it a lot in European brands too. At least I do anyway. Alright, let's start yanking stuff out. Alright, let's go ahead and grab all of these. Alright. So, one thing we gotta do real quick before I forget is put the gearbox, starter, and then... Game? I don't know why it did that, but okay. So all that's out of our inventory, and now we got all this stuff in there. Good to go for now. We'll get it back up in the air when I want to do the rest of the exhaust and the fuel system. Yeah, let's see what we can fix up. Alright, I should have left this in a pretty decent position. And it did. Right, let's make a list. sell what we don't want to keep. Let's go buy stuff. Okay, coolant reservoir. Steering. Air filter. Good to go. Rest of this I think we can... Hang on. Hang on. Almost forgot something. Good thing I caught that at the last second. Alright, now we go over to electronics. Get the ECU out of the way. And let's see. 3 fuse type A's. Bam. 2 relay type A's. Fuse type C. 3 relay type C's. 3 relay type B's. And 2 fuse type B's. Round it out. Right. Okay. Let's get this all put back in there. Nice and easy. No problems. Get on there. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it registers my clicks. Kind of weird. Okay, I think we're to the point where we can start adding fluids now. Get the power steering fluid. And work our way back, essentially. Come on. There you go. Nope. Damn it. I was trying to adjust the camera and I accidentally hit the wrong button. Oops. Alright, that's essentially it from the engine compartment. Let's take care of the rest of the exhaust. We'll take care of the fuel system, and then it's on to pretty much the only thing that's left at this point, which is suspension. Okay. I don't know why they put me like halfway to Narnia on this thing, but okay. Okay. Take a look at our inventory here. Search. Add both of you to that. Might as well just add them all and just nuke them because none of them are going to get fixed up. So let's go to the performance. Get 2 rear mufflers. And a fuel pump. Head over to the regular car parts section. Get the tank, because there is no performance tanks. Naturally. Okay. Brand new exhaust, all nice and shiny. Got a fuel system that works now. Check your overall condition, 81%. Okay. Alright, let's get this torn apart, shall we? We'll fix what we can, replace what we can't. It's like always. Get these rubber bushings out real quick. I'll move over to the other side. And bam. Okay, we just about got the front end torn out. Okay, let's move to the back and do the same thing. Huh? Come on, game. There you go. Come on. There you go. few more parts, and then we'll have this taken apart here completely. Come on. There you go. Okay, that's everything. Let's get those assemblies torn apart. And let's get the brake discs taken care of. Should be able to fix most of this up. I mean, aside from the wear items, of course, but yeah, I have a pretty good feeling about this. I think we're in pretty good shape overall with this restoration. Okay, should be the last one. Cool. Gonna go into a bit of focus mode here just to get all this done. The minigame, like I said, it's not that hard, just when you're half awake, you want to focus a little bit. Getting there. Let's see where we ended up. Well, we were into page 3 before we started seeing stuff that wasn't 100%. Let's just mark everything. Okay, sell all the stuff we couldn't fix. Just like so. Or go back here and go buy shit. We got 8 rubber bushings. Or small rubber bushings, I should say. Couple of inner tie rods. Two front shocks. 16 rubber bushings. Four hub bearings. Two rear shock caps. New set of brake pads. Two front shock caps. Two sway bar links for the back. Two sway bar links for the front. And let's see, a couple of front springs. A couple of outer tie rods. Two rear shocks. Two brand new hubcaps. Front sway bar. Back sway bar. And a couple of front springs. Or excuse me, rear springs. Same picture, just different part. Anyway. Now we need to join the parts back together. Alright. Party. Okay, let's get that drive shaft in. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay. Looking good so far. Just checking the rest of this, make sure I didn't miss anything. Except for the brakes, obviously. Alright, we want one of the 255s. Do that. that. Alright. Get this last little bit put on and then we'll be all the way done with the rear suspension. Okay, want the other 255 to go on. Okay, everything looking good. Yepper. Alright. Get up here, throw the preliminaries on first. Coming together nicely. Yeah, all we have left are the 245, so we don't have to worry about getting the wrong tire on the wrong end of the car anymore. Thank goodness. Alright, so that looks complete. More or less done with the restoration, except for doing a few fiddly bits like the alignment and the dyno stuff, which we'll get to here in a bit. Looking good. Everything's where it should be. Check the car, and everything's at 100%. We hit our goal. Group effort. Good job, everybody. Alright. Make sure she sits on her own 4 wheels again. Everything should be nice and square, except for the alignment, which we'll take care of right now, actually. Alrighty. That's not a bad looking car. That car doesn't get a whole lot of love, but then again, I've heard it turns like a boat. But dang, looks like it's got a decent engine on it though. Probably costs a bundle. Tires are all over the place. Okie dokie. Alright, off to the fun room. Hey, this is a sleek looking car. I'll give him that. Okay, so 431 horsepower from the factory, 422 pound-feet of torque. So already we're dealing with some pretty solid numbers. Let's see what we end up with. not bad. 730 horsepower, so a gain of 299, so a 70% increase. 704 pound-feet of torque for a gain of 283, which is a 67% increase. Not bad. Not bad. Get her outside and we'll get some pictures. No, not gonna do yet. Not that yet, so. Got ahead of myself there. Almost got in the car and I was just like, why? Relatively centered. Perfect. That's going to be a thumbnail, which by the time y'all see this video, it's on my channel. You'll already have seen it. Fancy display. Even got cup holders. And the stereotypical Dodge Chrysler weird ass shifter. It's automatic though, so go figure. Alright. Speed track it is. Let's go. Got my trusty controller out. Hope everybody's strapped in. Not sure what to expect of this car, so we're gonna find out. Broke 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 192. Before we hit the end of the track there. Although I think if we had a longer runway, we probably could have gone even faster with it, to be honest. Still, not bad. With some tuning, I bet you could at least make a, you know, decent effort at the drag racing. Maybe. Maybe. Or at least, you know, win one match and like 10,000 out of it. Okay, so let's take a look at the numbers. Right, so we bought this for $47,664. You can see the condition bonus, performance parts, body and parts values. See how they factor in. We're selling it for $134,338. For a profit of $86,674. Not a bad return on investment. Honestly, I kind of like the car. But from what I understand, not a lot of people did for some reason. Maybe it was just the handling, maybe it was the engine choices in real life with these cars. Who knows? Alright. Got one left. That's going to be the next episode. 1978 Chrysler Cordoba. He's in decent shape. So, might not have to do a whole lot to her. We're going to save that for next time. With that, I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and you want to hit the little bell thing as well so that you get the alerts for any new videos or streams that happen on the channel. Things are going to probably slow down a little bit. I'm going to probably take a little bit of a break before the next YouTube series, and even then the pace of videos is probably going to slow down. I start my new job in a few days, so that's going to take priority over everything else. So, but I will try to, you know, trickle out content here and there, and stay tuned. That I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.